Or see Notre Dame with her. She helps you follow it away. Don't just see it, experience it.
I'm having a hard time with it.
TNT Sports, powered by Mitre.
This program is brought to you by Heineken. UEFA Champions League, official sponsor.
Yeah, we're live. Go.
What's up, sports fans? We're just moments away from the biggest night in soccer, the UEFA Champions League final.
Soccer. That's proper.
Soccer.
I think you mean football.
Football. Football is a lot like being a hero. It's about making split-second decisions and pushing yourself to the limit.
But the point is not that,
about strength and speed. It's about control, tactics, and mental strength. It's the teams that know how to dominate mentally that really win the game.
In the end, even the most perfectly crafted plan can't account for the human element, the unexpected moments that define a match, the energy, the noise, the heart.
I guess we'll see if heart is enough when the final whistle blows.
Experience the UEFA Champions League final live on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus, where two teams will go head-to-head to get their hands on this iconic trophy.
Don't miss our new movie, Superman, only in cinemas.
Yeah, that's why I hate when we're doing the Zoom meetings or the online videos, and my microphone is chipping out because the quality of the camera is nice.
Yeah, the quality is nice.
The quality is nice.
Nice.
I got the bathroom. I got to shower.
That's supposed to be in the halftime.
Alright, well that is it, Lincoln Park performing here in Munich, getting ready for the Champions League final. Let's see how they're getting ready over in Paris and Milan. You can see there the fans in their stadium. Can't wait for this one. And as all of the dancers at Lincoln Park make their way off of the pitch, we're going to turn around things and we're going to get ready for the players to come out. What are they finally thinking these last moments before Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan take to the field for the Champions League final, Rio?
This is about managing the occasion. You can't get emotional in these moments. You've got to be cold-blooded. You've done all your hard work, tactical stuff's all done. You're ready to go. Your game plan's there. It's about making sure your first contact's right. Your first action in the game, set you on the right tone for the rest of the game.
Stephen?
Yeah, follow what the manager wants, follow the game plan, stick to it. Even if you have a bump in the road, it's very important that you believe what the manager wants, and hopefully at the end of the day it makes you successful.
Ivan?
You dream of this as a young kid, to have the opportunity to play in a game like this, make it a lasting memory. Everybody still comes up to Stevie and says about that final, and you get an opportunity to play in this game, you've got to grab the moment. It creates memories for a lifetime.
Just to make history for each and every one of these players, this is it. PSG against Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Now you're in safe hands. Let's get you over to that commentary team of Ali McCoist and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Laura. Good evening, everybody. Well, what a night we've got in store here in this magnificent stadium, the Allianz in Munich. And I've got to say, we have two of the most passionate, sensitive supporters. That's what it's all about tonight. Javier Pastore on the left, formerly of Paris Saint-Germain, and the great Javier Zanetti on the right, bringing out the trophy that these two great clubs will fight for tonight. Ali, this could be quite a night, couldn't it? It's been quite a season.
Well, it's been a terrific season. Good evening, everyone. I mean, I cannot tell you how excited I am about this match. Listen to the boys there, they're obviously in the same boat as we are. We just want to get things underway. We can't argue. The two teams that we're going to watch tonight have been excellent in the tournament. Absolutely excellent, particularly in the latter stages. They've given us some fabulous entertainment, and I fully expect Fletch to get more tonight.
That's all been set up by the Paris Saint-Germain ultras. It's very reminiscent of the party grounds that end of the Allianz Arena. And the crowd eager awaiting the arrival of the two teams of players.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Okay. Set up. Yeah. Oh shit, we're live right now. Yeah, we're live. We're actually live on YouTube still, so live reaction, right? Let's see what's going down. Bro, there's pizza. Salsa. Salsa with a little hot
just
dog.
making sure that all of these players are okay. Here comes Paris Saint-Germain.
Nice to meet you, Randy.
So the players ready for the 70th staging of this great final. For the last 33 years played under the Champions League format. It's the final time for focus and for contemplation. It's taken 9 months and in PSG's case 16 games to get here. It's a night that brings pressure and tension even to the best of them. But the reward is as good as it gets. Italian clubs have 12 wins, French only one. It's
ready, bro.
That's ready.
Smiles mixed with tension.
So you're happy with the Chelsea conference?
Not really, but I'm happy with this up.
You're happy.
You're not selling.
Got something. Right?
That's all. You got a trophy. You got a trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, real shit, bro. Arsenal fans, bro. This guy's a half Arsenal fan. Technically, bro. But alright, like, bro. Alright, I tell this guy, I argue with my boy all the time. He's an Arsenal fan. He just says the wildest shit, bro. To Majesty, it's like, it's not that serious. Man told me Kai Havertz is better than Lautaro Martinez. Like, bro. Real shit. I heard that from his mouth, bro.
Out of all people?
Out of all people, bro. Kai Havertz, too, out of all people. I get it. He got his little game winner or whatever.
That was his luck.
Yeah, exactly. That was Chelsea's good team at that time. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to hit the shot, you know?
And it was a bad touch, too.
Real shit. Real shit.
Actually, now I think about it.
Real shit was a keeper's mistake.
Real shit.
You know.
Well, as the players shake hands, it's astonishing to note that the clubs are playing against each other for the very first time in a competitive game tonight, with the stakes as high as they could be. Well, PSG won the French Cup final last weekend and did so without the duty Donnarumma.
Well, for all the French guys that was there. Yeah, French guys was there. You had the coach, Wenger, you had Patrick Vieira, you had Anelka, you had Thierry Henry, Pires.
Arsenal's like a French.
PSG is by default from Paris. So it's default. Just support Paris no matter what.
This was the year for them.
Maybe it's this man
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's happening without Mbappe.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. All the best players. But Ibrahimovic was tougher. The teams that they had to face, especially Bayern at that time too, was different. And they had Ibra.
That's one thing I do say about the route now. Like he beat Aston Villa, Arsenal,
Beat the whole
Liverpool. Okay, that's the one worthy opponent. He beat. But Arsenal and Aston Villa, I don't know if they're really up to like top elite. Definitely not Aston Villa. Arsenal on a healthy day, okay, with all the man there, maybe it's not this up as far. We're 2-0, and then you guys came out with 5, is it 5-2?
There's more experience in this team than there is the PSG, who will not be decisive.
Beginning. Oh, it's Man City.
I don't think it was a row. Playing.
The new thing that they did. What do you guys think about the new format? Champions League.
Different matchups.
Yeah. At first I hated it. When I heard about it, I hated it. Seeing it.
The only thing I didn't get was the seeding. Like, you see how with the playoff round or whatever,
or with the points.
Yeah, because you see how Man City had to face Real Madrid, but it's not like the NBA where it's like 1 versus 8.
Yeah, exactly.
2, like, you know what I mean?
That part was confusing.
That part was like, why is the team that finished above you you're facing?
Yeah.
So the 20.
But other than that, like, I like it's good, right?
No, but if you have to see it, like all the PSG was like in the bottom, so it's like they weren't really that good on that stage, right? So it kind of makes sense a little bit.
It's Paris Saint-Germain against Inter Milan. What about the kickoff, boys? Bizarre. We'll just call it bizarre. Very strange. However, we're underway. Full anticipation, as we mentioned here. Interesting to see the opening minutes. It might be a little bit cagey, but one thing you will know tonight is it's the traditional kit, the home team tonight, the designated home team of PSG. So they're in the blue and red. And Inter Milan have gone for yellow. That's their third kit. They're the first team since '99 to play in their third strip in the final. That was the night Manchester United came back to beat Bayern Munich. First confrontation down this side between Hakimi and DeMarco, and that's such a key area here. Which of the fullbacks can establish themselves as the attacking group? Here we said in the three-match programme, 3 of the best fullbacks in the world on show tonight. 3 areas, a lot of their attacking.
Yeah, actually, have a link with the setup of the fire stick. Yeah, I can hack the fire stick. You guys have the game.
And here's the engine room, Coutinho. Taking it back to that full-back, Hakimi. Look at him getting forward again. Scored the French Cup final the weekend. He has already scored the Champions League. I just think he's absolutely top class. I really do.
Probably, yeah.
Well, it's been a glorious day in Munich today. Fits into the showpiece night of the European club competition this season. After a new format, some pulsating games, we will see whether PSG or Inter to lift the Champions League trophy here tonight. So many potential matchups on the
Sure. Football, everyone
Here he is on the ball again, and Dembele's not running ahead of him. Well, that's defended in there by Mkhitaryan, but the whistle is blown and the free kick given to Inter Milan. Just a little bit slack there, Flash into Milan. Lack of concentration. Catches him there. Not an awful lot in it right now. Well, there's Luis Enrique, who's going to become a hero in Paris if he wins tonight. He's been involved in 10 one-off major finals as a coach with Barcelona and PSG, and he's won all of them. So remarkable record, it really is. You can see what you like, one of his biggest achievements, I think, is up with this PSG completely around. It's a very, very popular and well-liked side. So Nicolo Barella has got a big role to play in this midfield three and into the midfield battle tonight. Absolutely vital. The two keepers have both been excellent as well. Sommer, particularly.
5 minutes.
Terrific. Sommer only lost one goal in the first day, a league section. Only lost one goal twice. Remarkable. You're quite right to point out Donnarumma equally in the other goal has been fantastic.
So Mendes, now Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha. The early suggestion here, Rio, is that Inter Milan are going to be happy to see PSG have the lion's share of the ball.
Yeah, and the Inter will be comfortable with that. But then this is what they want in transitions when they get the ball.
Ref, go that quicker.
Everyone sees that they're probably the most comfortable team.
You should let that play. You should let that play, man. You should let that play. So it builds up.
It's the one he's wearing tonight, but he's scored them in the semi-finals. So superstition means that he's got the ball, despite the fact they're pretty shot-worn and damaged, Alec.
No, I love that.
Look at his space.
Martinez sits a little bit sloppy out here towards him.
He's got it the wrong way, hasn't he? He's got to go down the side to Dumfries. Put the space on the right-hand side down.
It's astonishing, really, that these clubs are meeting for the first time competitively based on how long they've been together in the Champions League. Simone Inzaghi, the 13th Italian coach in a Champions League final. If he wins tonight, he'll join Mourinho and Helenio Herrera as a winner in this competition in charge of Inter Milan.
Again, that wide area is going to be such a battle. Dumfries has been magnificent in this tournament, scored goals, assisting, especially in the knockout stages. He's up against, I think, the best defender.
PSG early 2000s.
They really have set themselves up. The ultras were in nice and early. There's been plenty of noise from the Inter supporters, but I think the PSG fans have won the battle.
Listen, Fletch, I think if we're going to push the conference out already, I think they may be in agreement that Paris has been the best stadium we've enjoyed all season. The atmosphere within the place, we're lucky enough to be there maybe 3 or 4 times. And the atmosphere has been absolutely terrific.
Goes Dule down this side up against Alessandro Bastoni, just been voted the best player in Italy for the second.
That's nothing. You called for the foul earlier.
That's a foul, man. Got his leg. The other one, he just shouldered it.
Just back to your point there, Ali, about Paris being the best place to go. I think Fletch would argue that Britain Rose would have been the best in that part of the world.
See, look at that push. Come on. He pushed it. He didn't even use his shoulder. He just pushed it over there. It was a shoulder. I was like, okay. Hey, man, push it. Come on.
It's a light guy. It's pushed off
easy. 2 heads? 2 heads? Come on.
It's a decent delivery as well when they were charging in. Here's Fabian Ruiz. That's not a back ball either. It's going to work its way here to Vitinha, who chips another one in towards the far side. And Marquinhos was in the middle of all of that. With that bright cross and captain's armband on.
He just got blocked the run. Marquinhos got blocked by a chair, made a good run there. Good delivery in.
It's a real contrast out there tonight. The Inter Milan team was the oldest based on average age in the knockout stage of the competition, and when you look at this PSG team, there's only Marquinhos in the group who's past the age of 30. And they've started the better here, Paris Saint-Germain. João Neves, Desiree Doué, and now Vitinha, who's already seeing plenty of the ball.
Yeah, I would expect that, haven't we? I think the game's taken apart that we thought it would. Real.
Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain in commanding positions here, dominating possession. I think to see quite happy in this position.
They will be.
Before, haven't we?
Two or three step overs there from Dua, a little roll of the ball and wristlets. Now Vitinha. So much talent out there tonight in the respective sides. They've been a dazzling team to watch this season, PSG, since they really clicked into gear from 2-0 down against Manchester City. Hakimi, well forward as he likes to do, with the cross defender there by Dimarca.
A lovely switch there from Mendes, left back position out to the right hand side.
You know what, I've really enjoyed Pacho. I've really enjoyed the way he's defended 1v1. Seems very happy to do so.
It's been a revelation, hasn't he, alongside Marquinhos, the second Ecuadorian to play the Champions League final after Antonio Valencia in 2011. He's been a breakout player in this competition for the champions of France. There's the first shot tonight, which comes in from Dua, just swings from the right to the left.
Keep doing that.
We know about you. 100 shots, 1 goal.
So Marcus Thuram to use his strength against Marquinhos, which he does to great effect. Martinez hasn't played since the second leg of the semi-final. And he plays it out here to Dumfries. Now Barella.
That was an interesting tussle there, Real. Marquinhos and Thuram, wasn't it?
That was brilliant, number 9.
Yes,
That one from
exactly.
Thuram. You played the ball up to your number 9. Probably 20-30 in his favour, but he brings it in, controls the defender.
That's what I was mentioned before the game, Real. I think the two in the excellent play with front two into Milan. The one thing about the front two, generally speaking, it sticks with it fire it up to them.
Forward by Cherby, straight through to Donnarumma. It's easy to make the narrative of irresistible force against immovable object, but they've scored 114 goals this season into Milan, so it's not just PSG that can take a team apart. If there is an element tonight for the Parisians, the last 4 Champions League finals played in Munich have provided 4 first-side winners. The last one's Chelsea in 2012, so you wonder. Dembele, shooting champion.
A little bit higher.
He hit it early because
I said,
She's not
mentioned before. I just think he's really enjoying the responsibility that's been put on him and placed on him in terms of his goals.
There's the elegant Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha.
Hey! He's been scoring a lot. This guy's been scoring a lot, man. He's been scoring a lot.
yeah, but like, what is he doing? Why the fuck would he go there? You're a left back. What the fuck are you doing?
Sounds like I'm losing money, huh?
2 yards deeper than any other defender. And look at that. Casual, doesn't panic, lays it on a plate.
Well, he's completed the set, scored in the quarter-final, scored in the semi-final, scored in the final. 9 goals this season, and Paris Saint-Germain ahead.
We're in here where right backward fullbacks are allowed to get given a license to go forward and affect games. He does it as well as anybody on the planet. But what about the composure of the 19-year-old Due to let across the face to go there? Most lucky with a shot there, wanted the glory. 100% decision making at his finest. 100%.
They need that guy, man. They need Thuram, man. PSG needs Thuram. This guy, the power this guy has, man. That's cool. You can't take him off the ball. It's insane.
A big night like this does wonders for the nerves. Paris Saint-Germain, who have scored plenty of them this season, have got the lead, and they've been such a good team when they've had a lead.
Well,
this season.
Do you know what I'm going to say? In terms of the game, and I hope this is correct, if we wanted an early goal, I think we wanted the French to score it. Had it gone the other way, I think Inter Milan must have just a sat back and defended. Now, they can't do that. They cannot afford to do that.
To emphasise how good they've been, that's the 148th goal scored in all competitions this season by PSG. Only Barcelona have managed to score more.
Show.
Situation, you drop deep and you're other defenders and you panic. You've got to hold your line, you've got to hold your nerve in those situations. That's concentration, and that's what they in the big moment.
It's amazing, actually. It's his opposition right back that's forced him into that position.
Well, it's the Paris Saint-Germain supporters you can hear inside this Allianz Arena. A 1-0 lead, and it's given to them by Achraf Hakimi. It's 11 years since the team that conceded the first goal came back to win the final. It was the year Real Madrid came back to beat Atletico Madrid in Lisbon, and it's only happened 5 times in the last 25 finals. The first goal so often decisive, and Inzaghi, who we've just seen, knows that.
Yeah, vital. Absolutely vital.
From an Inter perspective, Rio, they just need the ball for a bit, don't they? They've hardly seen it. 63% possession so far for PSG in the early stages.
Yeah, but I think, like we said it before, I think other teams, when they don't have the ball, they don't feel comfortable. They may be panicking, worrying about and concerned about things. But this team are too experienced to worry about that. They've been here many times.
Benjamin Pavard, who hasn't played for a month. He's been out with an ankle injury, but he's back tonight. We've got the nod over Jan Bissek, who's on the bench. Dumfries is going to take the throw-in at that outstanding semi-final against Barcelona. And he's had an outstanding individual season in general, Ali, with 11 goals. And then we talk about Hakimi and Mendes, but Dumfries has been as good as them.
We'll talk about the importance of fullbacks now getting forward. It's amazing.
Hakimi, after a little cheeky nutmeg from Barcelona.
Yeah, enjoy one of them, don't they? Enjoy a nutmeg.
I'll tell you what's been nice to see, the first 15 minutes, the intensity and the press of the Paris Saint-Germain team. They're going high, they're going aggressive, they're forcing this Inter team to think much more than they'd like.
Oh, it's right here?
Yeah. Lautaro Martinez, their leading scorer and captain. He's on his side, the free kick.
He's looking his hurt. Right now, it's hard to say because he's already on the ball.
1996, the Confederations Cup, the only time that Paris Saint-Germain have won a European trophy. In any description, they've chased this one for so long, and we've got the lead early here in Munich tonight. The referee didn't see that as a foul. William Pacho came across on Denzel Dumfries.
Oh, mate, with a free kick, I think as soon as Dumfries gets it first, Pacho takes him out a little bit. Look at the close. Look at the close.
Tell you what, the composure from the goalkeeper under pressure as well. It's intense, this press from PSG. Nuno Mendes.
Another one.
It's usually so much better.
Another good signing from PSG.
Keep the ball.
Said it before, this is a young, athletic, dynamic Paris Saint-Germain team who are tactically, they've been perfect all season.
You look at them ready to press. Look at them ready to go right now.
Ready to get to supporters. He's Jack Dunning, who stood there like a sprinter on the block. He wasn't ready to press. Problem over there for Nuno Mendes. He's got a bang on the head.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. Other than that, well, like this game's been like extremely tight.
It's just that one mistake. One mistake.
DeMarco. I get what he was trying to do, but you're leaving your fucking guy.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Don't forget the birthday match live from Roland Garros. That goes all the way through until the 8th of June on TNT Sports. Jack Draper's into round 4. He's beaten Joao Fonseca. Tomorrow we'll see Arena Sabalenka and Carlos Alcaraz as well. And they've got the Gallagher Premiership Rugby playoffs as well. Bath against Leicester on Friday. And then Leicester playing Sale on Saturday. Tour de France, that starts on the 5th of July as well. So make sure you join us for that. All of it on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. Just so you're not confused, it's Bath against Bristol on Friday. Sale aren't playing twice. West Country Derby, Ali.
Basically, what it was this in the Super Cup.
I've got an option.
Super Cup,
it's on him.
Tana's not winning. Tots. Yeah, they're gonna be talking. Oh my god, man. I already got a couple of my friends and Tottenham fans, man. They're already bugging already, man. Oh, do it! Mais oui! Mais oui! Do it! Do it! Do it! Merci!
Holy, bro. Marco's having a game still. Marco's having a fucking game.
It's just a matter of getting the ball to him. Yes, he gets the break with the deflection. I think he can look at this. There's a willingness for the defenders not to give up on it, and away they go and they get the benefit here with the break.
We talked about the pace on the break of this Paris Saint-Germain side, and the big differences this year is the decision making as well. And this 19-year-old kid, he's going to be an absolute superstar. Bit fortunate for the finish, I know he's in the right place. Again, makes the right decision. What a player. Really
Doué. Merci, Doué. Merci. Merci.
Yes, he's a little bit unfortunate, but if he's looking at it, he might be able to handle it a bit better.
I wouldn't be accepting that again. Bullied at the half time.
I don't know whether DeMarco's had an issue with black cats or whether he's been walking up the ladders, but he's had a nightmare start to this Champions League final. He's not helped himself at all by turning his back foot. Doué's had such a good season, that's the for PSG.
Ali, he's playing the last 2 games of the Champions League, unfortunately for him. He's playing against the 2 best young
Frisk getting back on the ball here for Inter Milan. They've got to score the next goal in the final. That's a guarantee. They've got a corner. I mean, the big question here is can they come back from this 2-0 down? They're being overrun by PSG.
Well, the answer is yes, they can. But will they? That's the bigger question.
So the corner taken by Sharon.
Puta madre!
That's a chance. He gets up well. Good delivery in. Nothing funny about it. He's played into the box. He gets up really, really well. Back when it came from, it looks a clear enough header. Yes, he's under a little bit of pressure. I'm thinking he should have hit the target.
Magnificent start here. PSG. He's the manager, Simone Inzaghi. Under all kinds of pressure. First time that he's been up against Enrique tonight. PSG can become the 9th club to win the treble of League, Domestic Cup and Champions League. Luis Enrique did it with Barcelona a decade ago, and he could become the 7th coach to win the Champions League with 2 different clubs, the last one being Pep Guardiola against Inter Milan a couple of years ago. They're off to this magnificent start with early goals from Hakimi and Doué.
That's what they've done really well. Yes, the centre-backs have been uptight against the 2 number 9s, but the actual midfielders, Neves, Vitinha, Ruiz at times, that second ball's nibbling back on that number 9's touch. So important.
It goes by Nuno Mendes. Benjamin Pavard have a run down that side. The last team to recover from a 2-goal deficit to win a Champions League final, Liverpool, 3-0 down against AC Milan in 05. Doué scored tonight, wasn't it?
What does that matter right now? Fuck this shit. Holy shit.
It's Marquinhos. 485th game for Paris Saint-Germain tonight. No player in the history of the club has ever played more games for them.
The confidence of these young kids nowadays in the game is different. I don't know if I've seen as many young players in the game like we are seeing in this current generation who perform so confidently, no matter what the stage. Doué, supremely confident.
I mean, look at you watching right now. You're looking at the belly on the right-hand side here, and Hakimi is actually in the centre forward position, and he's staying there.
Francesco Acerbi starting a Champions League final at the age of 37. It goes forward, hope and expectation by Inter Milan, and it's immediately won back here by PSG. Hakimi, Dembele, Neves onto Marquinhos.
This is a young PSG team. This is scary for opposition teams watching on here. For years to come, it seems. They get over the line here. You start thinking, how many can they win?
So much confidence and authority, Ali, about the way they're popping the ball about.
So it's just confident you can. The movement's excellent. Simple things like giving the ball, the play on the right side, one touch, just coming off.
Achraf Hakimi against Di Marco. This time being released with a shot.
I mean, they're going to have to go long again. Look, you just got to go long. You missed it.
It's well done by Turan. Just up freeze.
Right.
Hardly mentioned Chalamoto and Barella in possession of the ball. I don't think we've seen Mkhitaryan at all. Dumfries with a cross. Bicycle kick. And in the end, it's cleared away by João Neves.
I think the marker's got to get in the back post there.
That little position that Neves just took up there to clear the ball, such an important point there. Any knockdowns, he's there, clearing the lines. For one so young, takes positions up so well.
Coming into the game tonight, PSG, the team in form. They've won 4 games in a row. They've scored 12 goals in the process. The form of Inter Milan had just dropped off a little bit in the final weeks of the Italian league season. Napoli winning the title. They've got to deal with the disappointment of that.
A massive disappointment.
They're up against this team playing like this tonight.
It's a great performance in the semi-final, but you're right for next year. I think a couple of defeats against Bologna and Roma.
What does the Serie A
Obviously,
have to do with
lost
this?
a last-minute goal against Lazio, which effectively cost them Serie A.
Marco with the Gianni Hakimi, Nicolo Barella.
Look at Hakimi back there. Look at the Hakimi back there.
He scored your goal 1-1 and the pace. I mean, he gets caught out of position here. It's offside.
Yeah, the great pace.
It's our patience, not being patient at all. As soon as we have the ball, we're looking for the pass. It's like just fucking relax for 2 seconds. Something's gonna open up. You have to wait.
1995 and Carlos Alberto Caputo of the Jose Mourinho in 2004, and they're having the time of their lives at the moment. The Paris Saint-Germain supporters here in Munich. Marquinhos, everything right now has to be long from an Inter Milan perspective because they just can't sustain an attack at it.
They can't not. Two front line look isolated in this moment in time. There's clearly a lot more connection in the PSG side. Two front boys went to Milan. Nobody near them, none of the midfielders getting up to them.
Statistically speaking, Ali, it's a landslide. 7 attempts for PSG, 5 on target, 2 goals. They've had 1 solitary effort off target so far. Into his part for them. It's towards Martinez. Back there was Coutinho, and there he is again.
Takes a good touch here, Parvan, actually.
Stephen Gerrard spoke about it with Ryan Harvey before the game about that defensive midfielder position. Sometimes is a destroyer. Coutinho's more of a controller. But you see again, in that little position there, clearing things up, doing both sides of the game well.
It's Rio last game, right? Commentating? Oh, yeah, it is.
Who's?
Rio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's last game commentating.
Why?
I don't know about guys. I might have to switch to the Spanish feed a little bit. By halftime, I'm switching to the fucking Latino feed. CBS Sports. Yeah, even that.
The better start here. Paris Saint-Germain.
It's just too easy to do against that.
They're probably looking to pull it back. They'll settle for the corner. The friendly done there by Dumfries for Inter.
They're looking at shell shot. Why wouldn't they?
That's what I'm getting. At least one.
So Nuno Mendes, talented young left back of Paris Saint-Germain. He's out there to take this corner. Movement in the centre from Marquinhos, who was trying to get there. Lifted in then by Hakimi. And that's going to float behind. Just asking the referee there, Marquinhos, whether there was a hand in the back as he started to jump. Here's the press again.
I can't take my eyes off the belly every time they get the ball. I tend to play out the back.
Panicking, they're giving up the ball away too early.
And do you know what it is? You can talk about the ability. They've got absolutely bundles of ability, particularly in forward areas. But sheer willingness, just in a desire to run about, close down, and an attitude goes a long way.
Scalia.
And just on that point, any good team that you played in that was successful, that won trophies, you all love running, you all love working for each other. You enjoyed that part of it.
100%.
This Paris Saint-Germain team seems very similar in that respect.
You look at them, Rio, mate, it's staggering the way they are ready. They're poised. When someone's got the ball, he wants to play it, you can't play it out. The belly has been closing down, threatening every pass to every defender. Excellent opening half hour from Paris.
Given away by Pacho, straight to Çalhanoğlu. Barella over on that side. It's Tommy Ruiz. Shawn Neves. Coutinho is in all kinds of space. And it goes down to Ousmane Dembele. to get a DeMarco. This time he blocks it behind for the corner.
No, it feels to me they're picking up DeMarco. They're seeing him as the weakness. I feel sorry for him in that respect. But every ball is going out to the right-hand side, no matter who's out there, whether it's Doué or Dembele.
I think we're shaking the head there, but I think again he's feeling a bit sorry for himself as well right now, DeMarco.
From PSG's point of view, guys, you've got to get out as quickly and as early as you possibly can so you can isolate DeMarco.
It's been like a rabbit in the headlights for the opening 34 minutes of this Champions League final. So Mendes has Dembele out here with him. It's an orthodox delivery from the corner. Marquinhos with the header. I think to kind of pick up on the points that you and Rio are making about the way the game's being played, there's not a great deal to cling to right now if you're an Inter player. There's not anything that you're looking at developing or happening that gives you belief that they can turn it.
I don't think they're defending well enough. I don't think they're getting the ball forward into wider areas. And as I say, two centre forwards look isolated at this moment in time. Dumfries, who has been absolutely excellent in the two semi-final games, hasn't get going yet either.
DeMarco's ball here to the veteran Mkhitaryan. Quickly it goes in. Pacho. Good enough. Whether we got a flick there, I'm not sure. But no touch. It's gone out for a PSG throw-in. Good to play.
It's about managing this game now from Paris Saint-Germain's point of view. You've got a 2-0 lead. They're a young team. You look at the ages of these players. Not many have experienced this. Marquinhos was there the last time they were at this stage.
That's brilliant. That's just brilliant. I mean, that was a perfect exhibition of getting out of trouble in defensive or switch of play.
Marquinhos looking here for Kvaratskhelia, but Soma quickly across for it to Noel. Swept on by Dumfries to Martinez. Now Turan.
I think he's missing the speed.
Just sit on the
Right.
relax.
Çalhanoğlu with the cross. Turan was coming in and there.
Pacho!
You just take a 5 seconds.
Pacho!
5 seconds. That's all you need. Like, just relax. You need to watch.
Making sure nothing gets past that front post. Puts it out for a corner. That's what he needs to do.
Only 23, hadn't played in the Champions League until this season. Here goes the Inter corner.
Ooh!
He's gonna go. Just now.
Wow, go on.
He gets up well.
One of those, having got all the pace, he's on the cross, he's only got to guide it.
Bench.
It's done already.
That wasn't been better. That wasn't been better.
No, Mendes.
I think it's been quite remarkable, the transformation of Paris Saint-Germain under Enrique. They've given him the right players now with the right attitude, and he's put together a magnificent team.
Oh, do you know what it is? It's speak to Manny Fatigue about it about 10 days ago. And he said it's remarkable the team around. And what they are, and I know it's a crazy thing to say, they say no fans are likeable. Not just within Paris, the PSG fans, because beforehand he felt there was an arrogance about them. You know, they weren't particularly liked in other parts of France. He says that has got down to Enrique, the way they play, young lads, and it's really evident. You can see it. They're just a breath of fresh air. I mean, how much have we enjoyed going to Palace, guys?
I think the best place to go this year. When you get young players in the team, young players who want to work and they show that fire and desire, definite connection between themselves and the fans. What I would say, guys, is you can't write off this Inter Milan team. The experience they have, that they've shown.
Mendes okay after the treatment. So a bit sloppy though from Coutinho. It's the first half that has 6 minutes remaining. Let's try for Kini after 12 minutes, and then Desiree Doué 8 minutes after that. Donnarumma arriving there in time. One thing it will allow you, though, Paris Saint-Germain, is a chance. I mean, he's played 39 games this season, Donnarumma. He's only kept 10 clean sheets, and here's Thuram with a little bit. Manuel needed to be a fraction more patient there to give Martinez the chance to get
He's got to take it in. I think he's got to take it in. I know he's trying to do release Martinez, but he's got to take that one in.
PSG are a team that give you a chance and do tend to concede a goal. Here's Thuram. Dumfries. And there's Marquinhos down Barella, but it's a poor touch by the Italian international. Then Marquinhos the chance to deal with it. And it goes now towards Thuram, and there's Pasha again. He's missed nothing in the opening 40 minutes tonight.
I'll tell you what, Darren, the next goal is vitally important. I'll tell you, if they get the next goal, the dynamics of this game change dramatically. They're just starting to turn the screw a little bit here. As I say, that Paris Saint-Germain get their foot on the ball, play away out of trouble.
Yeah, Kvaratskhelia waiting for it out there on the left-hand side. He's got two though, Pavard and Dumfries. Here's Dembele. Doué. Now Fabian Ruiz onto Hakimi. It's like he's got rid of the jacket. High stakes out there tonight. Coutinho.
So I said to you, look at it, his position again, the belly, so deep. The Italian centre backs have got nobody to pick up, they don't like it.
It's almost like you have to be in the stadium to watch Dembele's movement and how he just affects the opposition with his deft little touches and movement.
Marquinhos, João Neves. That's too high for Dembele.
To go back to Dembele, the point is with him, I think was wonderful to watch him the way he's evolved as a player in his new position. Because he actually plays away from the ball up the time. You know, a young player, especially there, you're tempted to go to the ball. It attracts you to the ball where all the traffic is. He goes away where there's more space. And as long as you've got good players who can find him, he'll affect the game.
Sommer had to hurry again. It's a pass that only picks out his coach.
And it's a press. It's a press that puts him under pressure. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Big dive for Donnarumma, isn't it, as well, when you think about his connections to AC Milan. He's up against Inter tonight, so bragging rights for the PSG goalkeeper. Doué's down there to the left, and Kvaratskhelia has just come out to the right for now. There's that ball again, Ali, from the left to the right that gets them out.
Yeah, DeMarco is back in the left back position because Kvaratskhelia has pushed him away up there, and that's allowed Hakimi his space. Very clever.
Just taking the sting back out of Inter Milan with this spell of possession. Paris Saint-Germain, just when you felt the Italians might be warming up a little bit.
Beat him. Oh, what a ball! Oh, what a ball! Ooh.
Marco's having a fucking day, bro. Marco's having a day, bro. He just got off right now. Fast. I need him off now for halftime. So it's like, bro, I need a Didier Deschamps fucking 35 minutes. Let's switch this whole shit up, bro. No, Carlos still has to come on.
Just to kind of emphasise how Enrique's feeling. The moment they turned the ball over from the press, he put his hands in the air and applauded his team.
They know the weakness on that side.
Out of possession here tonight. Here they come with a key with DiMarco just able to clear.
I would counter at the same pledge if he's not happy with us 44 minutes. He'll take some, please.
As I mentioned it, Pavard has won a Champions League before.
What?
The World Cup as well, but that's one back over there. How does the kick in the right back win the ball pressing in the left wing position?
You guys are playing great fucking players everywhere. Kvaratskhelia here, King is there, and then I'm like switching. Very okay, free Roman. Yeah, free Roman pieces.
Cherby. Martinez, 2 additional minutes here at the end of the first half. It's been dominated by Paris Saint-Germain. Intercepted by Nuno Mendes, and now Doué's on the ball. And he's got runners up there with him, Fabian Ruiz. But what about that for skill? Doué looking to shoot. My word.
With the one on the wrong step balls.
Wow. You have to pay to get in there, so the old one. Oh, but again, that starts Pacho. Pacho's tight up against the forward, gets a deflection, change it, possession, get a shot off. Given away again by Inter Milan, straight to Fabian Ruiz. It's a massive 15 minutes coming up here. Simone Inzaghi has got to try and get some belief back into his team.
The thing is, because DiMarco's playing the way he is, he's supposed to be running the line to give an option, but he can't because he's stuck. You know what I mean? He's like, if I leave, like he's scared or something. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He should just leave. Exactly, just go up a little bit. Now he's falling.
Moving towards the final 30 seconds of this first half, and Paris Saint-Germain, as they have done all the way through, controlling the ball. Kvaratskhelia. His turn to tease and torment. Tries to shoot. That's just wide. He's been relatively quiet first half, but we saw the best of him there.
Takes a lot of deflection, doesn't it? It's worth pointing out. But Kvaratskhelia has that shot.
Close.
PSG fullbacks are 20 yards from the opposition goal.
So this is the last chance of the half if there's time. Now Ousmane Dembele's come out to take the corner. Headed on by Kvaratskhelia and headed over the top of the bar by the Georgia.
What a chance that is. What a chance.
Well, that's half time. And there's the Kvaratskhelia chance right on the stroke of it. 2 goals though in the first half. The dominant Paris Saint-Germain performance.
Good first half. Good first half. Good first half.
His 14th goal of the fantastic season after 20 minutes. And right now, all Parisian roads lead to Champions League glory. Half-time in Munich. It's Paris Saint-Germain 2.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Carlos Augusto should come in for DeMarco on the left because he's more not afraid to impose his physicality. And like DeMarco is smaller, right? So maybe against bigger guys, he's like, you know. But Carlos Augusto, even though he's not like fastest, strongest, he doesn't care to still put it up.
My whole life has been about diving.
So I would put make that change for sure. And then I think if Tezzy could be an option.
No idea what's about to come in your life.
Sorry, Kalangulu, I think it's not going to be that it's clear to see that. Yeah, it's not able to add to this game, so I think Kalangulu off.
Streaming 1st of June only on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, those are probably the two main things. Maybe Darmian, he's like a left defender, you know, but he knows how to attack too, Darmian. So maybe him.
What would you do differently? What would you do differently?
Looking good.
I mean,
maybe in the 70th minute, 80th minute, bring on some fresh legs, you know, and stuff.
the goals were spectacular, but like you said, defensive mistakes sometimes. Defensive, you know, errors on DeMarco specifically.
Because even that shot was blocked, right?
So you have to put a bigger foot in, like, you can't just fucking miss, like, you know, you have to.
The deflection makes the ball goes a little bit more quicker too.
Exactly.
It's hard for the keeper to adjust his body to change it quicker.
Sumner, like, he's not playing bad with the fucking kicking it out. When he's kicking Sumner, when he's kicking the ball out, trying to find someone, like, he's going out of bounds, like, that shit counts, like, it adds up.
He kicked it like 4 times.
It's not good. You're passing the ball too much on the back.
Passing too much on the back, it's like, bro, just go. Even if you make the turnover, whatever, you know what I mean? But,
What you gotta do to
Lautaro has to play deeper.
90 minutes or more. 90 minutes or more.
Love it. It's never a waste.
That is growing for you.
We've been sold on the lie that the more we buy, the better we'll feel. Wake up.
So you what? Chelsea?
It's a practice.
Chelsea?
It's time to make choices.
What do you think about the season?
That could change everything. Wake up.
C minus.
Power is back in your hands. Welcome to the
You think you should keep the same players? Or you need like a new change?
A lot of people want like a lot of guys to go. I still think we should keep guys like Gundogan and Silva because when you get these guys in, it's sort of late rotation.
True.
If
If they want that role, think they'll take that role?
I think Gundogan still has to be on his contract. So does Silva. I don't know about Pogba. I like Pogba too. I don't know about Pogba. Pogba's good.
Come on the bench, come up for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Recently, you've
Personally, I don't think City should be more than 4 or 5 seconds.
When you rely on Kovacic too much,
It's
like he had it before.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
So I remember, like, he was a sick guy. He was on injury before Real Madrid. He was on injury for like 4 years. Sickest guy can run through the whole field if he wants.
He's been a long time.
You know what I mean? But as soon as he gets careless and reckless, like, his game goes south. You know what I mean?
He starts like doing these tackles and stuff.
No, when he came to Inter, he was supposed to be like a wonder kid. Yeah, not the volume. Yeah, when he came to Inter, he was supposed to be a wonder kid. Like, you know what I mean? Supposed to be fucking the guy, number 10 type player.
We're supposed to be a 10.
It's supposed to be 10. Then they moved into like a 6'8" type.
Yeah. So I know that's.
So you think they should keep Pep? Well, they should get a new coach.
Keep Pep?
Yeah.
I would keep Pep.
Keep Pep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 more years.
He renewed the contract, right?
Yeah, until 27.
He has like plans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He sacked all the backstaff as well, so it's going to be a different football.
You got Liverpool's guy who had the press with Mane, Firmino, and Salah too. So
okay,
I'm looking forward to that. They were deadly in them days.
What for the one? For their coaches?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is Pep too. Funny enough.
Is it?
Yeah. Two Peps, two Nicos.
All right.
Yeah. What about you? You guys season. Chelsea.
I wasn't really satisfied.
You guys end up?
Yeah, we barely just last day.
I think
Fourth.
you know what? You guys have a good team, but your rotation is weird.
Yeah, it is.
You guys have like Heckle and Jide or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, just a bunch of young players.
Yeah.
Good players.
Exactly.
Like game easily.
Neto, like that. He's like,
yeah,
he could be, you know what I mean? Cut, like you can cut him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. Even that next guy, like Gusto, oh my gosh, bro. Like, that guy is
I just don't like the midfield experiment that they're doing.
Yeah.
It's better as the right action.
Yeah, exactly. Leave him one side or don't invert him.
Like, yeah, he's not smart enough.
Yeah, no. Because then he loses the spot and then you're done.
All the time.
I seen him play. I'm just like, bro, this guy's like a fucking rock and roll rock star. And like this guy just fucking goes there. Like,
all over it.
Yeah, he's all over it. So, yeah, but Enzo's solid for you guys.
Yeah, Enzo's good.
Got a good one in him.
Are we all in Club World Cup in like 3 weeks?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, if you guys win, won't you be in it as well?
Yeah,
PSG's
Yeah, we're all in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can look up against.
But you guys think the Club World Cup is necessary?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out.
I think it's a money thing.
No, it is
for sure.
It is a money thing, but I feel like they shouldn't play the top guys. They should give the top guys rest and just play like the academy kids and stuff like that.
Maybe,
the prize money is a lot.
People don't
No, but the thing is, too much games. Because not just that, next year there's the World Cup.
Yeah.
Just like they don't get no time to rest, right?
It's like how much? 30 teams, 24 teams or something like that. 6 more games, like you know what I mean, like And you
I was thinking about that too.
You might get $1 million out of it, or you might get like some money out of it.
I think it's one.
But I think it's more important for the international clubs. The River Plates, the Boca Juniors, the ones coming from Africa.
Right?
That's the first time we're gonna see an African team versus a big team, So it's the development and the growth.
Yeah, for them, yes.
But
for the other big clubs, it's like
Well, that's them to decide. If they want to play their big players, they play their big players.
I think they've been told they have to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah? They have to?
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So you need a voice. I thought people getting divorced and all that. The one's getting pissed. And like, Pepe's losing his head.
Or scratch marks.
Scratch marks. Shit. The West Point like, it's too much game, man. Let's spend time with me.
Oh, yeah. Tell this season out of... I don't know, man. Like, I was all over the internet.
You're telling me.
But is he back with his wife?
Yeah, exactly. His tactician's back.
He's getting some play, you know what I'm saying?
Ever since she's been back, we haven't lost a game.
There you go.
She's the one writing up all
She's making the tactics. She's setting the formation, telling them to the side.
She caught this player and then the bench.
It's all her, bro.
She's the one. What do you guys think about that? What's his name? Cherokee? The guy from Leon. Cherokee.
Cherokee
City, though.
Yeah.
I know you think it's not going to be.
I feel like he's quick, but like I don't know how fast he is against like Premier League type players. Like you know what I mean? He seems quick.
He does.
But I want to see him like in tighter spaces. And, League One is like a little bit.
You have more space.
You have more space, exactly. Or some of the players are a little slower. So I want to see him against like.
Who did you get signed?
City's supposed to sign him.
Oh, City's supposed to
next,
sign.
Yeah. I haven't seen him live, but his comps look good. But he told me never to watch comps because
Yeah.
the Madueke case.
Yeah. As I say, you see Madueke comps and you think he's world class.
Do you guys have
Because we were linked with them, so I watched them.
because City has the other guy, Mahmoud. What's his name?
Marmoush.
Yeah, he's good. But what, if they get Shaki, I wonder where they're gonna play him because there's Mahmoud, there's the other guy, the guy from Belgium. What's his name?
Echeverry, we got Roden.
The guy on the left wing.
Left wing?
Yeah, what's his name?
Doku.
Doku.
Oh, Belgium, yeah.
Doku.
But that's kind of what I want. I want like people fighting for the positions again at City, like because we never had that the last 2 years. Fighting for positions, you know.
Yeah.
Pep says he doesn't want a big team, but low key, like kind of all these competitions.
Yeah, you need.
FA Cup, World Cup. These guys are playing in the summertime. People have to be rotated.
Plus Cambridge too there. Haaland.
Yeah.
You think about Haaland?
I love him, but
He's a strictly striker.
Yeah.
You gotta put the ball to him.
You gotta put the ball to him. He makes the perfect runs. He hasn't done it this season because nobody in this season can find him. But if you get guys like where Rangers is coming in, Echeverry I like.
Yeah.
The guy Cherokee, those guys would definitely be putting.
But the Argentinian guy.
Echeverry.
That's his name. Okay.
Yeah. He would find Holland. Because Bernardo Silva, those guys aren't finding Holland.
Yeah. No.
Gundogan.
And I think Haaland is not like a player that will go to get the ball.
Exactly.
He'll just wait. He'll just wait until he gets it.
Yeah, he needs the service.
Yeah. And that's the thing that's kind of bringing him like down from being like the best and stuff like that. Because if you want to be the best, you have to get that ball.
Yeah.
You have to go for it and try to bring it up and stuff. But he doesn't do that. Yeah.
Does he watch him there?
Oh yeah, watch him.
We'll see. I like our targets though. I trust that we'll be back.
Yeah. Next season? I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna be the same as last year. As this year. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the same for us. City.
I hope not.
Because the thing is, tactics. If you don't change the tactics, if you keep it the same, because now people are starting to figure out Pep's tactics and stuff like that, and every other team now they're enforcing their players. They gain more better players and stuff. So it's like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Pep. Because now they know.
Yeah, we just get guys that can run back and defend. I think that was our big problem this year. Like guys, it was like I remember the Aston Villa game. They didn't when we were away. They didn't even play better than us. They just ran. They just walked through our defense and then just tapped the ball in. Those guys couldn't run back or anything. So
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And you guys might get back Rodrigo back.
Who's that?
Rodrigo.
Rodri. Oh, Rodri. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys might get him back. Also too.
Yeah, that's technically his real name, Rodrigo.
I'm
like, who? Not from Real Madrid.
I think it's English who made his name Roger.
Yeah. The guy said the full name.
But yeah, that's exactly another factor too.
I'm gonna get him back.
We'll see.
But people keep on putting him in the front, like because of Rodri. That's why they kept on losing. But I think Rodri is good, but it's not the main factor that people say it's just the tactics. If you don't have good tactics and your players are not in point.
Even when Roger went down, like I was telling him, we won like the next 7 games, but we went.
That's the thing. Yeah. You won you were back to back winning. After I don't know what happened.
It's when Kovacic went down, then John Stones went down, then Ake went down.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Roger because we're still playing pretty decent without him.
Pretty decent, huh?
And then after that, we had no choices.
Next year.
I'm good for now.
I'm okay.
The show today, so I think try and get physical, get tighter to him, stop playing, getting on the ball.
Stevie's right, just got to change it. They've been second best in every phase. They got to start winning second balls. That will help them get back into the game. Get it wide and cross the balls. The only bit of success they've had.
All right, guys. Still so much time to be played in this final in the Champions League. PSG ahead 2-0. Intimate work to do. Can they do it? Andy McCoy's Rio Ferdinand and Darren
Following this diet thing stuff.
What kind of diet is that?
Just like very protein and carbs.
Did you have before that?
I know that. That's what I'm looking at. One.
You guys ever fuck with Seamoss?
Oh,
Yeah, make it still.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been looking up actually just to put in my shakes.
They've tried, they've spent money, they've gone through managers, they've gone through players.
It's not even hard to
do. I'm touching it.
So good. A day process.
Absolutely fantastic players. But what we've got just now with 45 minutes to go is a fantastic team. That's the
Calling the football gods right now. Calling on you guys.
It's actually
Yeah, Marseille better be pissed. Yeah, they better be pissed.
changes at half time. Does that surprise you? Well, it's probably just something doing the same match. I'm going to give you another 5-10 minutes. You go try and get that sorted out because I think one thing that's been really evident in the first half. Probably like 6 nights about a half time. They've actually
No! What did they do that for? No, they really messed up, man. They really messed up. They could have went all the way.
Absolutely. We saw him do it the previous round. Was it against the ball or was it against
So that's like Karlsberg against him too. Not too effective.
So he knows exactly what he's doing.
Look at the restart. Look at the Paris Saint-Germain players. You've got two sprinters at the front there, waiting for the gun to go off.
Hey, just break the press. Break it. Come on.
Trap 6 and 1 more.
Quite able to navigate the press. The old Chalanoglu. First to everything tonight, Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Nicolo Bonella. Now the French international Marcus Thuram.
Ooh.
That's excellent defending. He didn't like pressure at the outset.
That's a yellow card.
Come on.
That's a yellow. I think that's a yellow.
That's to be considered a decent position for match.
He didn't even go for the ball. Not even remotely. Like,
Did he get it?
he's about 3 feet away from the ball.
Pancho.
So these are the kinds of situations that they've got to maximise because it's been virtually impossible for them to generate chances in open play. And the benefit of an early goal at the start of the second half would be massive. That's it from Chalanoglu.
Take this fucking guy off, bro. Holy shit. That's insane. That's insane.
It's a real opportunity to put a deliberate into the box, ask a question. And open minutes in the second.
That's the first change up. This guy needs to come on. It's not. No, play style's not for this game.
That's got the sound and feel.
Need someone that's going to do a lot.
The Paris Saint-Germain home match, and the looks on Inter supporters' faces completely tell that story. He's going absolutely mad down there already. Shouting and bellowing at his players. Dumfries looking for Thuram. Here's Martinez. Barella. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Donnarumma and Fiorini. rotating the team. The centre backs can get in there. Bastoni and Cherby and Pavard. Corner's going to be taken by Dimarco.
Handball.
For a penalty in there. There's Mkhitaryan, and the referee spots it the other way. In actual fact, Inzaghi's convinced that it was a Parisian hand and not a Milan hand.
It was off his
spy for me.
Martinez has scored 22 goals in all competitions this season. 9 in the Champions League. Needs some kind of inspiration from somewhere. You'd look at players like him.
Oh, he has the leader, look, he's a talisman.
William Pacho has caused to stay down, but the game continues here with Kvaratskhelia in possession. Fabian Ruiz, Cherby, there's Kvaratskhelia. Didn't quite get the contact on it.
He's left going there to make that left hand side. I'm thinking to myself, he can just have that split second down there.
Well, we've got the free kick there. Dumfries, impeded by Fernandez. Just in front of Simone Inzaghi. I think the fourth officials are saying you might want to calm down a little bit. Big scream over there from Dimarco, who was caught by Hakimi. Hakimi had one season in the San Siro with Inter Milan. He won the title that year. It was interesting when he scored tonight. It was barely a flicker of emotion right in front of the Inter Milan supporters. It was quite classy from Hakimi.
Classy obsidian. That's just pressure again. There's pressure again from Belly.
We've always spoke about the Dembele goals, the ability on the ball.
This is where he likes to be. He spotted the opportunity to try and kill one. Ousmane Dembele.
Just to go back to the intensity in which he's running at, consistently through his game to close down the defenders, to close down the keeper. It's ridiculous. It's great for young players to watch this, given the ability that this kid has.
It's all right.
Ali, how many times you get it when you've got to give that type of ability, supernatural in terms of being able to take people on and do magical things that believe.
It's forward there by Dimarco, but Pacho was in the right position. So far tonight, Donnarumma's had one of his quieter games of the season. Still yet to have an attempt on target into Milan. It's forward there by Dimarco, but Pacho was in the right position. So far tonight, Donnarumma's had one of his quieter games of the season. Still yet to have an attempt on target into Milan. Two players coming here, Jan Bisek and Nikola Zalewski. So two changes coming here for Simone Inzaghi.
Yeah, give him a little 5 minutes. It's tricky though. Final. Yeah, it's like, no, it takes him off right away. Do you like Maresca? No? Yeah. He's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, he's old school. Right back thing.
Exactly. He reminds me of an American.
Yeah.
Like a Jesse Marsh, like Spain or something.
Yes, fast. We got targets. Getting top 4 next season.
Is that it? Into Milan, and Cherby was the player attacking it. If there is an Achilles heel, we've gone over it.
Got him right in the ribs, yo. I took him off. Yeah, they had to. Yeah, they had to. It's like they had to.
It's too much. I think it's too much for him. It's emotional because he's actually from Milan. Who is he? Marco? Yeah, born and bred. Like, yeah, it's like.
That's on him.
Marco? Yeah, born and bred. Like, yeah, it's like.
That's on him.
Yeah, it's fucking shaky legs today. For sure.
So he came from the academy and everything?
Yeah, wow, yeah.
He goes from Chalanoglu and he's coming through to back. It's going to be a chance here for Conte to strike.
Nice.
Well blocked in there by Marquinhos.
Tira, pero, por favor.
That's not shows a threat now. Shooting.
Goes from Henrik Mkhitaryan. Chalanoglu plays it forward. Cherby stayed forward. Marquinhos quickly across the Paris Saint-Germain. Continue.
Voilà. Ah.
Happy to see the pace of Jan Bissek, and Dembele's going to close the goalkeeper down.
Come on. What the fuck are you doing? This guy's passing it to
It's
who?
going to break here for Martinez. And he gets it on.
Better run. You better run. You better run.
Zalewski, the substitute's coming in, and he's going to
Let's
try
block.
a shot.
Blah.
What is this? How is this guy getting a yellow card for what?
Excellent from Jojan Neves, 20 years old.
What?
Stuck to his task there. It looked like it was at the edge.
Because he took a second shot?
1v1, got down low, great tackle.
I guess, actually.
So he's the first player booked tonight. Only just come on. Nicholas Zalewski. Side
Guys, fucking Hobbs in the game got a yellow card. 2 minutes. 2 minutes in.
What is it, Polish? Zalewski?
on TNT Sports.
He scored a nice goal
See
though.
that on Discovery Plus as well. Just a little bit more encouragement now in the last few minutes for Inter. I think they'll cling to anything in this second half, won't they?
Just going the balls into the box and try and ask them a few questions because I think he's only going to play through them.
How much do PSG tickets go for?
Tickets?
Yeah.
Depends. Huh? Depends which game.
What if I want to go in the option section?
Zero delay. Fabio Ruiz and now Vitinha. Marquinhos.
It depends which way. Maybe 200 euros,
Suddenly pops up on the other side.
130 euros. Depends. You can find maybe some for like 80 euros. You might have people on the street selling tickets. You might find one for like 50 euros. Yeah, depends which guy you find on the street selling it. Yeah, who they're playing also.
Speak to someone on the interface, whether it's Inzaghi, who's been twirling the jacket around, and he's got to sit down.
Oh my God. Relax.
He was waving the jacket to the end of his performance.
Just excited. Leave him alone.
That's crazy.
So a yellow for the manager, who continues to build his frustration scene. Zalewski challenged over there by Delay. So the chance for the long one here from Alessandro Bastoni. Attacked well by Marquinhos. Here's Barella.
It's about control. Should have brought it down. About control.
Opening it up, to be honest. He's got to work on that earlier and beat it earlier.
Varela had played forward quickly. Martinez looking to help it on. Marquinhos there defensively for Paris Saint-Germain. But there's a bit more territory now for substitutions. Next step along the road is to score the next goal of the final. And we'll see what happens. It's the German international Bisek running forward. Kvaratskhelia tracked him start of the stride.
Top class defending.
Oof.
An excellent forward
They
player.
were sliding.
Short at the moment.
Feels fun.
He goes from Charanoglu and then coming onto it towards that was Martinez, but he's beaten to it by Donnarumma.
I keep on going about it. The work ethic in this Paris Saint-Germain team. No Egyptian. Got the run back.
Oh, I don't know what this ball you tell you. Real. We can speak about the talent because they get talent, there's no doubt about that. But you mentioned young boys watching them. Just at the side of the wall.
You got on too. He's just got on. He's like, he's probably like, what the heck is going on?
So Bisek back on his feet. We've got the Super Cup as well for you, the UEFA Super Cup. Tottenham, the Europa League winners, waiting for the winners of this one tonight. That's on Wednesday, the 13th of August. Discovery Plus and next season. TNT Sports become the new home of the Emirates FA Cup for the Adobe Women's FA Cup. With more live games broadcast than ever before, it adds to our football offering that already includes the Premier League, the UEFA Champions League in every match from the Europa and Conference League. On that side.
On the left! No! On the left! No, come on, man. On the left! Had him.
Hakimi's unlucky, he just tries to smash it across the face of the goal. Well within his right still like to go there, but the build up, the play was fabulous.
What a player that young man is. Desiree Doué, 19 years of age, he's got a goal and an assist in the Champions League final tonight. And he's been eye-catching all the way through this season. Mendes with the corner, pulled back here to Vitinha. Clipped in towards Marquinhos and Kvaratskhelia with too much on the pass. So two more changes coming now for Inter.
So I said Darmian and Rusto.
Matteo Darmian and Bisek, who's not been on the pitch very long. I'm sure he's going to be one of them. Mkhitaryan is making way.
Where are you guys at?
Confirmation, I think him and we're not going to see any more of Bisek tonight either. Very, very unfortunate for him, Rio.
Yeah, come on. One of those things.
Took on Bisek?
With a substitute.
Ninja,
maybe not warmed up right. Maybe a bit of anxiety, maybe a little nerves.
That's a waste of
Remember, I told you too. He's freaking. He's prone to mistakes, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he knows that he doesn't want to get blasted if he's third. It's his fault. He's looking out for his future. This guy's like,
plus the Italians, and plus the Italians, they love to insult the black guys over there. The Italians, they love to insult the black guys.
That's the only thing it could have been. Still, I've never seen him do that. Like, I've watched him this whole season. Never seen him do that. Never seen him do that.
For my career.
Brilliant football again from PSG.
Do it! No! Let's go! Do it! C'est toi le meilleur! C'est toi le meilleur! Doué! Merci! Merci! I'm about to buy a ticket to go to France, man.
That's why we brought you on. Need to deal with the speed.
Well, really composed finish.
Game winner.
That's poor. Is that a Milano beat? PSG have been excellent.
You know what? I just got chills. It was that good. It was that clean. Look at this. This from Dembele. The awareness. Players were nothing. Coutinho put on a clinical of how to run and manipulate the ball, play up within what's a composed finish from the 19-year-old kid.
Mbappe couldn't do it, but you could do it. Huh? Mbappe couldn't do it, but you could do it. Do it. Look at you.
Taking the shoes off, but I doubt he bothers too much about that. He's putting on an absolute clinic tonight, Desiree Doué. Scored to make 190. The next French superstar.
Should have started Barcola. Should have started Barcola. Fuck. This guy wouldn't be doing this shit. Barcola wouldn't be fucking doing this shit, bro. This guy would be fucking skying it and fucking putting it off to the side. What do you want? Fuck. Fucking best way to do it. Eres concha de parió. Dale, marcha.
Work ethic, unbelievable. And if other people say, you've just got to see what you're seeing in front of you.
Oh, now you guys want to stop.
He's going to lose the chase, but he's
now you guys want to fucking look for another foul. Okay.
And they really believe now, don't they? They believe because of the performance of that young fella tonight.
That was just a brilliant goal. Well-worked goal. Perfect football. Love the touch from Dembele.
The only disappointing thing is that he's not going to get the chance to score a hat-trick. And we haven't had one in a final in this competition since 1969 when Pierini Prati scored for AC Milan. And with 2 goals and an assist tonight, Desiree Doué is going to be replaced by another wonderfully talented young French footballer, Patrick Markle, but he's been outstanding tonight.
Just been a breath of fresh air. Joy to watch, as Rio says. Well, we asked the question beforehand, didn't we? This relatively inexperienced PSG side, how would they handle it? Well, we've got the answer, haven't we?
Lautaro Martinez. That was Augusto, and he got a bit of contact. They want just to pull the goal back. He's receiving
PSG, your guys' formation is just different. Very, very hard to handle. It's very hard to handle. Because there's a lot of extra players that pop out of nowhere.
Just shows that
Like Luis Enrique,
this goal was a good goal. And like, the other two was like
just a mistake, defending mistake.
Yeah, but you guys also create like extra players. So,
but it's a good tactic.
With
Good
from formation, it's tough. It's tough. Because look, Lautaro and Thuram has been eliminated.
Yeah. But no, I told you.
Yeah.
You stop these two.
Stop
these two. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Long stop those two.
The creativity, everything comes through.
Them, yeah.
But then, like, what I was relying on was like Barella, Kane.
Yeah, to step up and stuff at least, yeah.
Dumfries maybe, but they couldn't do it.
Because they're looking for either a goal or they're looking for Thuram.
Yeah.
Both every single time.
Every single time.
They're not taking the shots from themselves. They're not pushing the ball all the way. Because if you see every single pass, they're trying to pass it to them. Every single pass.
No, every time. Yeah. Because in this game, the thing is with the final, usually Dumfries and DeMarco, they're free to fucking go up and have the option there. But in the final, they're not going to do that because they're like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But I felt like in this game, they could have did that because you guys don't use the wings too much like how Barcelona uses it or how like Liverpool uses it. You guys don't do that, you know what I mean? So I think DeMarco could have went up. Dumfries could have went up more, like, you know. But it will all boil down to the midfield, regardless. If Barella can make those passes that way.
Uy! That's a yellow. It's a yellow. It's already burning cars over there. Cars already being burned, man. Ooh.
They are excited, man.
Yeah, I already started celebrating. I already started burning cars. No.
I told you. This guy was in earlier. That's all we get. That's all we get, bro. It would have been me. It would have been hell.
And then
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's all I want. Yeah, now you take this guy off. Fucking 70 minutes of fucking shit. This fucking guy, bro. This guy's a young boy, but just a basic, like, fucking midfielder. He's making his way. He's improving it year by year. You know, Barcola? No, that's Lonnie. The guy you just put on? Yeah. He's improving year by year, but he's not like anything. Bro, 90 minutes or more, come on.
This season by winning a Champions League, and he's up and running here, although Bastoni came across. So they're going to pull it back here. Award the free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. And now he's looking for the right player to show the card to, and that's the German.
So that match was a win-win for you. PSG versus Arsenal.
It was a win-win. It was a win-win. I'm not win. If Arsenal won, I would be happy. If PSG won, I would be happy. But I'll be more happier if PSG goes all the way. Yeah.
I wish Arsenal was fucking.
I know what it was.
Yeah, like, you'd be a happy man.
Right?
It's one of those nights where things work. The Parisian pressure has been too much for the team from Italy. The Parisian brilliance at times has been far too much for the team from Italy. It's been a joy, absolute joy. A little sloppy there from Dembele, but quickly went back again. That's the difference, isn't it? The fact they lose the ball and they get it straight back, and now they come once more.
Oh, again. Garcia, killed the game.
Oh my
Hey! Yes. Huh? Pop the champagne. Hein? Champion, mon frère, champion.
Whole bunch of babies being tonight.
Caracelia.
I did not expect. Nobody did.
4-0.
The fact that we haven't scored is real bad.
Brilliant finish. What a composed finish. Goalkeeper thinks he's getting back across and he just curls it near post. Exquisite.
You're not missing it.
Nah, no one's missing that.
Scored against Inter Milan as a Napoli player.
Calva.
I said he never scored as a Napoli player. Never.
Calva.
Every time we face Cavastalia, like, it's weird. Like, this, when the score, but now he finally promised them.
Calva.
Right? Fuck. I don't know what that guy promised these guys. These guys are getting everything in the world.
By this young, dynamic, aggressive, intelligent PSG team. They look absolutely flawless. This is an intimidating team now.
That's all we wanted.
This is going to revert.
That's all I need. Yeah, that's what we needed.
He's
That's all we needed. Champions League.
That's why I said I can't be mad because you guys first, first ever. So.
Second final.
It's your revenge match. I mean, you could definitely say that no one really expected Inter to be here.
I was 16.
Right, from there. But like early on, no one was, everyone was like, yeah, good Barcelona. But no, yeah, that's our resilience too. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm just like, bro, like when I was following them from like 2013. Them times, bro, like we were lost in the sauce. Europa League.
And he makes the save, which denies Marcus Thuram. And that's the first
lost
time
in sauce is like, fuck. You're just begging just to get in the Champions League. And then now to get to the final a couple times. Still have to 2010.
That was
15 years in this.
It was a
Against
to go from Milito.
Yeah.
Milito. Two beautiful goals.
Classic team. Way different. This team is super good. This Inter team is fucking crazy, to be honest. Probably not as good as that team in that sense. But fuck.
We're going to corner here. And we're going to see Lucas Hernandez come on now. Tears inside the stadium.
All I can say, bro, is like we got some money this year, and you know what I mean. Hopefully we
go again.
We signed Luis Enrique. I don't know if you've heard about him. He plays for Marseille. Bro, I looked up his highlights, checked them out. Like he's legit stuff. He's legit. So. Yeah, he plays like center mid. I don't know if he's CAM or like one of those hybrid midfielder. Yeah, he scores. He's good at making space. Like, he's Brazilian too, so he has a little samba. He has some of the original samba type vibes. He's 23. Yeah. Check him out.
Okay, what rate matched?
She said she turned. Oh, why?
Nah, her friend, she hates Inter.
She hates Inter?
Yeah.
Oh,
why?
She said they're boring.
What team does she support?
Let's get it. What's your menu? Menu, yeah, she likes menu.
Yeah. She's not even in the top. Legitly. You just lost the time. I'm sorry. This is time now, brother. This is 6-0 for Inter. Sorry to tell you. That's fine. Yeah, no, we did play a boring game though. To her point, today we no creativity, no ideas. The energy was just lacking, you know. From
looking fishy threats too, bro.
That's what I was saying. They're suffocating. They have like this suffocating approach where they lock you in. Even what they did to Liverpool, like they're locking you in. And then I think that just like in the beginning we were trying to match that approach and trying to maintain them without we're playing our game. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just play your game. Let DeMarco run. Let Dumfries run. You know what I mean? So clearly Inzaghi kind of told them.
This is last season with them, right?
Huh?
He's like Saudi?
He might be, yeah.
Inzaghi?
Yeah, he might be Saudi.
Money.
It is it's kind of end of an era, but I'm glad this guy's still working. This guy's season's been phenomenal. I think a lot of teams slipped up on him still.
Can actually show you their wide men without the ball. Defender.
For the outside.
It's everything you want from a wing-minded defense.
Yeah. Don't use that.
And Belly.
Tuchel wanted him, but he didn't want too much money.
This is why this team's going to be hard to top 130 over the next few years because
Inter.
they understand how to work out situations in game.
Yeah. And he out these. No. I was thinking that. 50, 60.
Yeah.
Okay. 60, yeah.
Another one. Come on. Oh, another one. Oh. Come on.
Oh, yeah. You feel nice now. You feel nice by time. Good for you. Hey.
By the way,
I need one more.
they're not relenting on the
One
press.
more.
They're still going at it.
Let me get one more. Diga manita.
Now here's Zalewski. He may as well have a shot. Straight at Donnarumma.
So what, the good shots? Oh, he shot a lot. And that's the problem too. If you don't shoot, you test the keeper.
There's been like 5 shots. Yeah. 5, 6 shots.
Picked him up superbly,
This
didn't he?
is so uncharacteristic. Very uncharacteristic.
So athletic.
Hold up, if he scores that.
He's so shit.
I know. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This guy could beat the whole team out and do this shit. Lovely.
Could just curve the ball.
Lovely.
Just curve the ball. He just curve the ball. What are you gonna do?
He doesn't know how to do that. He doesn't. That's not in his game style. His game style is empty net.
Unless it's a French Cup final, of course.
Run, Shaq. Run. Fucking run, bro. This guy's on painkiller today or something. Him too. He's been kind of like, he's been in
He's going to isolate a champion in this game.
just few months. So I feel like he has moments and then he's the injections going in. Injections, painkillers, whatever.
Morris is not going to get it up either now.
He's an animal. He's not human. He's an alien at the moment.
He has been brilliant.
Changes coming for PSG. Gonzalo Ramos and Sedi Mayulu. So 2 more incoming for PSG. Warren Zaire Emery is stripped and ready as well. In the meantime, here's Bradley Barker. Paris Saint-Germain 8 minutes away from making history. And so will Enrique at the same time to become the second coach. Pep Guardiola's the other one to win a treble with 2 different clubs, both of them with Barcelona and then Pep with City a couple of seasons ago. And this is going to be an historic night for Enrique on the night that PSG lift the trophy for the very first time.
Well, when I'm at 10 seconds away from my yellow card, it has to be.
So what, Ali?
There's Bradley Barker, Dembele's on his way in. Barker shoots on across the
This guy made one good decision. This Reed made one good decision.
To the win.
It's like the best decision you made. Like, start Desiree and don't start Barker. Because holy, that's 4 fucking shots since he came on in 15 minutes.
This guy's gonna be a problem too. Mayulu is gonna be a problem. A very good player. Like France, the past what?
Yeah.
20 years they've been putting out good young players.
So
good young players.
one of the things with one of our youngins was Carboni. Listen Carboni, but he injured his ACL earlier this year. So, exactly, we're gonna have to see. And he was doing nice. He was on Argentina's Copa America.
Okay.
Yeah. He got some run and everything. And then he injured his ACL. So that would have been our young boy trying to influence this year.
What position you play?
Alvarez?
No, guys up in there.
Carboni is like right winger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he brings a lot of width on the right side. And like, super sick. He's almost like a better Garnacho. Like in the Copa America, he basically beat Garnacho out for like minutes. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like, but.
These guys are beating, right? A lot of Argentinians are beating.
Nah. It's not even like the Ronaldo thing. It's just fucking.
It's not good.
Yeah, exactly. He does too much.
Yeah.
I think the Ronaldo thing helped his name. You know what I mean? And everyone associated him with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? People thought he's so good.
But he doesn't play, man. He doesn't play, man.
He plays, but
yeah.
Not as much.
For this team, there were questions about it coming in, and they've looked an old group tonight against this vibrant, energetic, hungry PSG.
Mentioned at half time, boys. That's exactly how they would be. They look the oldest team in the tournament.
I'll tell you one thing, guys, it's hard to know. If they lost to the weekend, that's a huge thing to take on your chin. And to come up against a team like this.
Such a weird feeling to make 2 finals in 3 years.
It's where they go from
It's a
here.
weird feeling.
Big questions.
You're proud, but
it's the defense. That's the problem. It's the defense. They make a lot of mistakes.
Even this look right here, that's not how we normally do it.
Come on.
This is not how we normally do it.
That's upset.
Barkley gives it back to him, and he's on.
Mayulu! What I tell you? Mayulu! What I tell you, man? Mayulu! Huh? What I tell you? This guy, man, this kid, you gotta watch out for this kid, man. This kid. Mayulu! La manita, papa! La manita! La manita! 5! Mayulu! Merci, Mayulu. Mayulu, merci.
You think he's going to get across the face? No. Smashes it near post and off the post. Look at Champion playing him on side again. Oh, but the finish is superb.
I just want to see his face again. Look at everybody come flying off the bench, Rio. Look at Enrique. Look at his face, Rio.
Beautiful to see that. A young kid living the dream, man. Living the dream in the moment. But if any moment in this game signified the change that's happened in this football club,
19,
that's it. An academy player.
That's El Khalifa.
Those was for you too.
It's so much money and taken so long to get to this position. And it's going to be a record-setting win as well, because 5 goals is the biggest margin in a final in the European Cup or the Champions League for anybody. You think about all the great sides down the years. No team has turned up on this night of all nights to be this dominant.
They have been absolutely first-class, substantive finish.
We just been fucking bad. Like, we just been bad, bro. Like, these goals like are fucking weird.
End the game. I don't want him to get sick. That's crazy.
You're thinking of the top 5 of this European final. Surely at some stage the opposition must come into it. But no.
But the way they started like they need to go on. Aggressive, brave without the ball, running up high, pressing high. They've been, as we said all night, it's been like a sprinter in the blocks waiting to go and press for the restarts. They're 5-0 up and the manager's still gesturing for them to run and press. Look.
I think he's got willing participants out there as well, Rio. who want to run and they want to press and they want to get their hands on this Champions League trophy, and they've done it in style. There are tears on the Parisian bench now because the realization is kicking in.
People in France are going crazy. They're going crazy right now. I have to call my cousins over there, man. Probably when we pick up the phone. They're really calling me, man. Probably downtown in France right now.
And the Victorian Stadium and Will, they have been absolutely wonderful. Not another work for young Maiulu who scored. Have been on the pitch for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's the official time. It was his second touch. Here's Bradley Barker. He won't rule out another one. Dembele must be thinking, let's fight her. There's Hakimi. Vitinha. It's the final few seconds before additional time, and I doubt there'll be too much. Maybe there's more opportunity here for some kind of consolation, although Marquinhos is going to get a yellow card now here. Hakimi.
I think it's the first time Batuini's given the ball away. We're in 90th minute now. He's been superb.
The full-time whistle. It's history for Paris Saint-Germain.
No extra time to clear the rest of the
I have no words. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. You were off the club. At the beginning of the game, you were off the club.
Trouble. Oh shit. Zoom time.
Oh, you're shooting for the trouble? Football, bro. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh gosh. I feel so bad for Lautaro. You have to play better, bro.
They have not looked back since those 4 goals. They are a team. Look at the performance tonight, which has been absolutely incredible.
That's the first time the team scored 5 goals in the final.
And that's the thing for bro. Fucking Lautaro, when he has Messi by his side, different player. Different player. You know what I'm saying?
You got a superpower. You got a boost.
You got the fucking Iron Man all of a sudden. He doesn't have Messi by his side. Yeah, exactly. And Messi puts him in prime position all the time. Like, you can't mess this up. Take shit. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Messi does all the work.
Here, he doesn't have a player that will do that for him. Like I said, he has to go to the 10 and then beat him at the same time. So that played against us definitely.
Game, yes, we've never seen one of this margin, but also the dominance that we've seen from one side to the other. And this is worrying times.
Enriquez. Yeah.
A lovely moment for Luis Enrique as well. He must be thinking about his daughter Zana right now as well.
She passed what, 2 years ago?
Something like that. Barcelona won and she planted the flag in the pitch. And he's spoken about that this week and the emotions that he's going to be feeling. And you can't even begin to wonder what's going through his mind right now.
You can only imagine what's going through that man's mind and thoughts right now. Clearly all the way the joy and happiness.
Historic.
For his team, for his fans, for his club, but also what he's been through, what his family's been through.
You can say it's better than Marseille.
Incredible
trouble.
Yeah, way better. Way better than Marseille. And plus Marseille, it was 1993. That was there weren't that many teams. Not that many teams. So,
And now a team that can be called, Laura, the champions of Europe.
PSG versus Tottenham.
Oh, that's losing.
So what, Conference League, you guys don't play anymore?
Obviously. What a moment for him. The treble, and it was the treble. Back in Barcelona.
Yeah, true. Most of somebody else. There's a crazy thing about that. Yeah, like they have to like battle it out.
Yeah. They should. I think conference winners in Europa should face something like that.
What an exceptional moment. And what an exceptional manager as well. For a team.
Yeah, they give us a choice.
They're young guns, they're inexperienced. But wow, they blew everyone out the water.
Honestly, that was a masterclass in every phase. In possession, out of possession, work rate, effort. The manager is the architect of this. The blueprint, Stevie, is absolutely remarkable. That's one of the best final performances that I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I'm still stunned. I feel like one of the Inter Milan players after watching that. I mean, the talent could have went in after 60 minutes. You know, there was a huge goal for both teams. To a man across the pitch, even the subs that come on, they contributed. Just an absolute wonderful performance, a spectacle. And, you know, as a young coach or young players watching that, that's the go-to game. All over the pitch, in possession, out of possession, it was the perfect performance.
Oh, and they got rid of the Galacticos and they created history.
But you know, in the end, football's a team game. You know, there's only one ball, but you got to run around. If you don't have the ball, then you got to make runs for your teammates. The effort and sacrifice from this group of players, from what it used to be to what it is now, the transformation is remarkable. Credit Luis Enrique, credit the sporting director. The recruitment's been absolutely fantastic. No superstars now. They get these young French boys that are hungry, desire to do it. 19 years old.
And the bravery to back the manager. I mean, how many times have we seen PSG, change the coach because maybe Neymar's there or Messi's there and Mbappe's there? They've shown complete bravery from the top of being bold. They've recruited extremely well. Campos, these spares and pedal just as much as the players. But listen, these are littered with superstars all over the pitch. They've got 4 or 5 players that have walked into most teams in Europe.
So playing this song to get a European trophy, the big one, the Champions League, and now they have a team that could go further into the future and pick up more trophies and more trophies.
Yeah, the guys mentioned in commentary, these guys are going to be the team to beat for potentially a decade. You know, they're early 20s. The only one I think is Marquinhos is 31. The rest of them are young, brilliant players, and they're going to get better. They're going to Neil made a really good point. It's going to be hard to get players to actually break into the starting 11 if they're going to recruit players.
Rio Ferdinand has been up in commentary watching what an exceptional performance that was for PSG. Rio, we thought that perhaps they could win, but not a demolition job like this.
No, I've always said I thought they would win. The knockout stages came, they looked like a team to beat for me, but to come into a final with such an experience at this level and to perform with the confidence and the fury that we saw today is absolutely amazing. And I said upstairs, I think some of us from a lot of the other teams are going to have to go some to stay with this team because they're young, they're hungry, they're a vibrant team, they're dynamic, and they've got a manager who's instilled now a mentality and not only that, a confidence that it's hard. This is a train that could be hard to stop right now.
Their name now being etched to the Champions League trophy. It's hard to do it once, but Luis Enrique has managed to do this twice now.
Yeah, we spoke about the game, does he deserve to be mentioned in the same breath as your Ancelotti, as your Jose Mourinho, as Pep Guardiola? The answer is yes, and in such an emphatic way as well. This team he's created, what he's put together over the last year or two, this can beat you in any given way. It can beat you with speed.
I just wish it was 3-0. I just wish it was 3-0. Yeah.
It's fantastic with set pieces. It's got so many game changes. I mean, the talent across this squad. I mean, it's a special group of players, and they're getting coached by a special person as well.
We asked the question before the match even kicked off. What would it take for Luis Enrique to join that group of really elite managers? Some of us he's already in that team. He said perhaps this.
I'll tell you one way to answer it. One of the best teams.
But like beat Barcelona, so like
I'm 45 years of age. I've never seen a performance like that. I mean, challenge that.
We wondered as well if this was going to be a night for the goalkeepers. But in terms of one of the goalkeepers, he barely had to stop anything.
Yeah, I mean, he had one save to make and he done it well. And I think you need all your players to perform in moments like this to be successful and to win. And Paris Saint-Germain to every man, even the substitutes that came on, impacted the game in positive ways.
You know yourself, I mean, the type of defender you was. To be a dominant team, possession-wise, you've got to be comfortable defending the halfway line. How good was PSG's back four tonight?
They were brilliant. I mean, Hakimi, what he done with the ball, scored the goals, obviously impacted going forward. But Pacho, He's come out of nowhere. 23 years old. He's come out of nowhere. I think his first Champions League game was this season.
But there are great athletes on there, so they can squeeze the pitch and be aggressive.
Yeah, and I think today's game, you've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to, one, play with the ball, and they're all comfortable with the ball and can play through different parts of the pitch. But again, if you're going to be an attacking, a dominant team, pressing the game high, like we saw, Dembele was like a sprinter at the beginning of the blocks, waiting to get. If they're going to do that, the people behind you have to be comfortable in the halfway line with big spaces around them.
You know what else as well, so man, there's no ego. They're prepared to do the dirty work. I think they were 4-0 up, and both wingers are chasing back to regain the ball. They're prepared to do the hard yards. They fight for each other. They survive when they need to survive. They're an all-round good team. They're brilliant at both sides of the game. What about Vitinha? It was just like he had the freedom of the pitch. Nobody got near him at any point. Xavi, the new Xavi. It was just like he had the freedom of the pitch. Nobody got near him at any point. Xavi, the new Xavi. But you know, one thing I've come with, they didn't get any tackles in, did they?
You know,
they won.
Had to play like ourselves more.
I think they are the main reason that we wanted to win this trophy, but we wanted the players, the team. It's a very good team.
This guy, what do you think about Vitinha?
He improved.
Was he on goal? He improved at one point. Yeah, I think at one point.
He improved.
He's not there yet, but
no, but he stepped out of his game because I didn't like him.
Yeah,
I didn't like him
he
at
needed to
first.
do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he improved a lot. Like
He had a lot of issues before.
Yeah,
a lot of issues.
He wasn't playing like collectively.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing with the team and stuff like that. Like he was too individual and stuff. I didn't really like his play. But now, it became
the change.
Player.
We spoke about before, the big superstars that they've had, it has never really worked for them. This is a team that's in tune with working hard and being aggressive with and without the ball. And every single player that comes into that change room now knows
trophy
what
look
it is,
like.
what's expected of each
Respect for having us.
Yeah, bro. Congratulations.
See, you know where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to fly through, bro, you guys.
Whenever you guys want to join the podcast,
That's okay with the call.
Okay.
Podcast thing too.
90-minute one?
Okay. Yeah.
I like that thing.
Yeah, I'll let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, when we
I didn't even know that was your page for the longest time.
for real?
Yeah, bro. I seen you on it.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a movement we're pushing. Super hard still. Like, I mean, I know you guys have a lot of connection with PK members. We're trying to be out there as like people out there that get some access or whatever. Whatever you guys have in mind, they're only going to get better. They can have one piece of
Celebrate too much.
I'm gonna pay ticket to go to France now. I'm gonna pay ticket to go to France.
I want to trouble, bro. I'll smash the
You said about this fan base all season how special they are and how brilliant they've made it.
Crack that bottle of wine, bro. Crack that bottle. Fuck, bro. Puta madre. Bien, madre. Mil puta. Mil puta. Puta madre.
I had to be into it, man. I had to be into it. Get the 5 goals. Had to be into get the 5 goals, man.
Conches,
I had to be into it, man. I had to be into it.
I don't know how to feel. It's so crazy. It's like I'm proud. I still love my guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it was a poor performance. Poor performance.
Yeah. But Ella, that's probably the guy I'm most disappointed in.
Barella?
Barella, because this is the second time, the last Champions League final, same thing. He didn't have a good game. And now, second time. You know what I'm saying? So 2 times in a row, you're the main piece of the team. One of the main pieces, like, you know, to distribute the ball. You can't fucking come with a poor touch. You know what I mean? You can't come on the final with a fucking balloon touch. You know what I mean? The ball's coming to your feet and it goes. You're not supposed to be getting the ball like this. If you're getting the ball like this, that means forget about it. You know what I mean? You're supposed to put your body here and fucking get the ball. Not fucking this and this and fucking
You're a professional player, right?
Yeah. You have to fucking put your body.
That's what you train for.
Square.
Every single day.
Yeah.
That's what you train for every single day, bro. Fuck. You shouldn't be doing these type of mistakes. You're a professional. So play like a professional.
Play like a professional. If you can't get there, okay, you can't get there. But don't fucking do this shit. Like, you know what I mean? It fucking makes no sense. You reposition yourself.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let the ball go. Reposition yourself.
Yeah.
And then you gather momentum. You know? Fuck. So when he's doing this shit on the field, in Colombo, it was like, he looks at Barella to the reference point, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you're doing, okay, I'm gonna follow. So if he's not doing fucking...
It's a road that's had so much heartbreak and disappointment along the way.
Look at fucking your buddy Ronaldo. Oh.
Liga on his time.
Liga on his time.
No, I disagree that when you said that.
Liga,
I didn't like it.
Buddy, you fucking just won the Champions League.
Yeah, just won the Champions League. Just won the Champions League, man.
Fuck.
No, when I heard that, I disagreed. Because a lot of people think like, oh, Liga is like weak. No, Liga is one most of the physical, like
a lot of players leave.
Yeah. A lot of good players leave and go to those different countries.
Leagues,
make those countries better.
Make those countries better.
Yeah.
But they don't stay in France.
They don't stay in France. If all the good players stayed in France, it would be a different story. It's like the early 2000s, there was a lot of good players in Ligue 1. The only Ligue 1 was like really, really good and stuff. But after everybody went to like Liverpool, everybody went to like all those English countries, Spanish countries, Italian countries, and stuff like that. You got his Champions League. You got his Champions League. Marsilia.
For 12 long years.
Marsilia.
The emotional embrace, and he's going to get his medal, and he's being cheered on by the Paris Saint-Germain.
Marquinhos got his trophy too, man. Marquinhos, Thiago Halle and Chelsea. No, Marquinhos, the only one that stayed. The only one that stayed, man. Marquinhos.
Well, the moment's arrived, and Marquinhos trophy from Alexander Seferin. The whole of Paris has dreamed about this, and now that dream becomes a reality.
Incroyable. Incroyable.
And the golden confetti raining down, his teammates ready. And he raises the trophy high. Paris Saint-Germain have won the Champions League in 2025. French football and PSG on top of the world.
Just the most amazing scenes after an amazing performance for the Paris Saint-Germain team, guided by Luis Enrique. It's going to be a special day if they did it, and they have done it, and they've done it in some style. 5-0 as Inter Milan leave the pitch. Their players absolutely dejected. Paris Saint-Germain in an absolute dreamland, and their fans who've just been spectacular from start to finish in this competition, and especially on this night. It really was a Parisian party, pretty much from kick-off for it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a one-sided affair.
First one, then
it took us. Yeah.
Every player fought
The hard shit.
Game plan.
Different coaches. Almost getting to the final. A remontada. Remontada. We had to say.
This is going to be spoken about for days, weeks, months to come. You know, Inter Milan can't get off the pitch quick enough. They have to miss the league. They've had a really tough end to the season. The league, maybe they've had a hangover going into today's game. he certainly looked that way. But,
yeah, it's funny for me because
let's just pay credit to the boys on the podium. They deserve the rewards. They dominated literally
when Di
every
Maria
phase of the game.
played for PSG,
not even Messi, okay, whatever, that's a different time. But like, Di Maria played for PSG. I embraced PSG. That's my time when I was like, I even remember I had a PSG hat. And here you can see it here.
Have we seen now? I want to ask you about what you think. Have we seen now? We've had two players who dominated world football for long, many years.
Fuck, I should see it. Right? Because Di Maria played, so I always wear this hat, you know what I mean? Di Maria played for them. I seen the fit in a store one time, it was like $20. I'm like, yo, I'm grabbing that. You know what I mean? So, I have a connection with PSG. I don't mind you guys at all. Like, you know, I like PSG.
For me, it's a bit premature, but
yeah, with that,
tonight and the season, the two young kids have certainly got the potential to follow in the footsteps. The way
you guys always had that good players, you know what I'm saying?
We're missing something. We finally got it. Finally got that missing piece. That missing piece of players and stuff. Yeah. Finally got that missing piece of players.
You see Inter fans, we're not like other fans, you know? You see this moment, other fans will be like, oh, fuck you. No, we're not like that. No, we're not like that. We're not like that at all. When we lose with pride and fucking, that's it. You know? I'm happy we beat Barcelona. We fucking kicked their ass in that series, even though, you know what I mean? Just to show the world that we're not a pushover. You know what I mean? That's what it was. We beat Barcelona, beat Bayern Munich, show the world we're not a pushover. Because I hear a lot of people talk about Inter and all the Italian league, or, you know, they don't have the players. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that at all. You guys definitely had today.
I think recruitment's always key, whether you do well or bad. They're in a moment where they've had some big disappointments this season. One thing they're going to have to do, whoever they're bringing, you're going to have to rebuild these boys from a mentality point of mindset, because it's been some hard defeats and moments in this season now. And they've ended up with trophyless when they're on the cusp of getting free, maybe.
As the Paris Saint-Germain fans and players just unite here in Munich. This is Paris at the moment. This is at the Parc de France. They're having their own party themselves, and so many fireworks. Better than our fireworks here at the moment, actually. I hope they've got something special behind us.
This is the pinnacle for the ownership, for the fans, for the players. They've got to enjoy this moment. The final game of the season. Some of them will go away on international break, but it's their night, it's their moment. I'm sure they'll party hard, and tonight I certainly did, and it's certainly well deserved. I mean, the fans have been amazing tonight, but the players have certainly backed that up with the performance.
I mean, look at this in these pictures, right? But imagine when they land in Paris, what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to land in Paris. I don't think they'll be able to land.
Yeah. Just that feeling of finally doing it.
I mean, winning is special, but to do it in that manner is completely different. It's hard to win a final. You got the best teams, the best players, the best managers, but to do it in that manner it's just even better, isn't it? You couldn't even dream of playing that well in a final like that.
You guys said it earlier on, the pinnacle of your career, and you experience certain things, but this really is, in club football, this is the best thing you can experience.
100%. You're on a wave of emotion now for a long time. This is where all the hard work, all the sacrifices, all the dedication. This is the rewards. We spoke about it in game. The way they went about it tonight. Every area of the pitch, every play to a match, subs that come on. If you could picture and pose the perfect performance in the PSG tonight.
They've not done it easy as well in terms of who they've had to face, Rio, throughout the league phase and throughout the knockout stages.
They beat England's best. Wherever England had to offer, they dispatched. You have to play the hard game to get to the final to win trophies. You've got to beat big teams and have heavy games at every moment.
This moment here, you can see there, this is like the Paris Saint-Germain fans had brought along in tribute to Luis Enrique's daughter, Sana. We mentioned her earlier on, and we said how he wanted to plant that flag in the
Oh,
ground,
I know. We should have.
just as Salah had done with him.
Well,
When
we
he
have
won
the
the treble with Barcelona in the
she's
Champions
still
League
going,
final, and
right?
he said, look, she's not going to be here physically, but she'll be here alongside me spiritually. And what a fantastic moment and a really heartfelt tribute from those fans to Luis Enrique's daughter Sana passed away when she was just 9 years old. I mean, it is absolutely heartbreaking. He has one of the most incredible attitudes when you hear him speak about his daughter and how special she was to him. One of the things that he said, which really choked me up, is I'm grateful for the time that I did have with her. And I think for any parent that's watching that has children that they perhaps are still here or perhaps that they've lost, I mean, what an incredible I'm actually catching my own breath. What a heartbreaking but a really heartwarming moment, Rio.
Yeah, I mean, he's a remarkable human being because I think, listen, I've been in a position where I've had loss, and it's very difficult to know how you're going to react. And he's actually continued, and he's gone on from strength to strength, working, and used that as something that's pushed him on and propelled him into a position here where he's so demanded of his players. But he maybe have used that as an inspirational moment for his fans. Look at the fans coming on there. Look, pitch invasion with the fans. Look.
Also, his players sort of looked at that and they've used it as inspiration and motivation to try and win for the manager. It's a very emotional.
Now I'm thinking about, I don't know what Lautaro's going to do.
It's difficult to put into words.
Think he's going to
I can
stay?
only imagine. I'm not even sure there's a place to speak about that, but the strength of the man to win
Think about it.
under that situation.
100%. I don't know if he's going to stay, but he's going to think about it.
Once his contract
You can see that have come onto the pitch to celebrate their
2027.
team. They adore Luis
2 years
Enrique.
left.
They adore what he's done.
But he's probably
They
gonna ask
stood
for a
by
transfer.
him in terms of what he needed to do with this club.
Everyone, he can
And
go
they just
anywhere.
must be so grateful to have someone like that at the helm that's finally brought them
But
into
PSG,
the
you like, you know, you can go anywhere.
He was a brilliant player, by the way. He understands the
I don't
boys,
know.
he can relate
I
to
don't know what he's going to do.
everything that he's been through. Still have a
It's
smile
gonna
on
be,
his face. I know he's smiling today, but
It's a weird time because we're getting a lot of money because we got to the final.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
Look at these incredible scenes.
you guys, you don't have to worry about it. You have a prince. Like, you don't worry about money. What's money? Us, we got to worry about money, you know? So, whatever we collected from Champions League, which is not much, maybe like 100 million, 120 million maybe.
It could have been out in the time when they took the delegates.
So yeah, maybe we made like 200, 250 million this year.
Since that,
Yeah.
they've been
Through competitions.
in
Right,
every
right,
phase.
right.
It is. They are a privilege to watch.
Yeah, I
So,
feel we are privileged to be.
we already signed
It's
Luis
been a club,
Enrique.
it's been a city that's been
You
desperate
know that
for this
guy?
competition.
Luis Enrique.
see
Yeah, I heard of
the
him.
fans, the
yeah,
connection
yeah.
with the fans of the
I'll
team
show you
now.
him after.
They've
Still,
been desperate,
he's
they've been
actually really good.
disappointed
He's
in
not
many
going to say.
occasions. They've had
Brazilian.
Okay.
He still has the samba. Like, he reminds me of like Desiree Doué type of player,
Yeah.
but maybe deeper midfielder,
Right.
not like so forward, you know.
Right.
But he's sick. He's sick. So we already signed him,
Just sliding himself to the pitch as well.
and then
Just to wish Luis Enrique congratulations.
I was already
no
saying
doubt.
like
Now,
the
as all of
Lautaro
these
to them
fans
is
just
okay.
enjoy
We
themselves,
need
climb up onto the
another
goal
two
there, perhaps take that
solid
smile,
strikers.
they're
We
absolutely enjoying
need more
themselves, and they'll
depth
do straight
in
on
the
into the
attack.
night as well.
You know?
The action's going to continue
Because
into
look,
tonight on TNT
the-
Sports 2. This is
the
over on
strikers on the
TNT
bench
Sports
today
2. We have live athletics.
would have been
As the
Arnautovic.
Browns have
Is that in?
Philadelphia.
It's not good
If you want
enough.
to catch
Yeah.
up with that, you can head
Inzaghi was even scared to put those guys on. He
Yeah.
didn't even play. He didn't even try to change the striker,
Change the striker, yeah.
right?
Superman.
Because he's like, fuck.
Soon. And we
If these
have
guys
20
can't do anything,
heroes in action.
what do those guys
Yeah.
do? So we need more attacking help.
Witness the superhuman agility and
And
technique.
defense. Probably need to change that a little bit too. I don't know.
There's superpower and strength.
It's like we have everything, but we need like very surgical tweaks. Not just any tweak. You know what I mean? Not just throw someone in there. We need like, you know, and then we can
The super endurance as well. The world's top cyclists go way to weight over 3,500 grueling kilometers. The journey with every stage live on TNT Sports and Discovery.
Season. TNT Sports is now your home of both the Emirates FA Cup and the Adobe Women's FA Cup with more live games broadcast than ever before. We are back to our live coverage of the Premier League, the Champions League, and the Europa. And gosh, so much football to enjoy.
You don't put enough
And meanwhile, we're just going to
football pitches, man.
Finally,
I know.
Look, right here, do it in some style, not only creating their own history, but creating history in the Champions League as well. The 5-0 over Inter Milan, one-way traffic. More reaction from that next from these guys going into the night as well as the fans celebrate over here in Munich. See you in a moment.
This program is brought to you by Bet365, UEFA CHAMPIONS LEAGUE official sponsor.
TNT Sports, powered by Mitre.
I see someone get... No, I can't talk.
That's a good start, Alex. They just run out of pair of pants, absolute lunatic.
My boy gave me hand-me-down boots. I wanted to go to school so bad. I took the studs out and slipped in.
I did an interview once. Every question I asked took something else off. So there's no way I was doing the whole Hungry Big Rock. You just did that usually just sing the song. I'm in touch with quite a lot of my hair and I was like Frank Sinatra.
Man United won't accept me giving an opinion on that night because of the Van Nistelrooy thing.
The weirdest thing is when someone goes, really
I used to love Kerry Dixon. I had a rabbit called Kerry Dixon. Yeah. I told you that. Bad man. Had to get rid of him. Honestly, it's not
So, 20 bucks. So now we're one step closer to world domination. Because that's all we ever do.
In the live,
Aren't you all tired?
in the stream. It was a good game though.